Okay, now let's do what I said about modeling tools. We need to do some modeling. Sometimes I end up having more undercuts and not just petals. I do more. I love doing it, and you don't have to because you will always tempted to overdo it, but my eyes say you can do more, and I do more, and I do in places where some people would think, oh, crazy, why she would even put her tool there, but I am crazy. Okay. Thing is, I'm going to do only undercuts, but I'm not going to do lifting there. So if you see, I did undercuts here, 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 and they don't look really good and smooth. So what I do, I use my background again, and I smooth these areas by using background again. If you're gonna do it on your own piece of work, you will find it, actually, you will understand why I do that. Background helps you to hide certain things, and it helps you to stand your work out even more. Now I use this modeling tool and I just shadow these things, and as you can see, I got sort of like 3 levels here. Background, things which I lifted, and things which are going to be between what I lifted and background. So it's like 3 levels, but I'm going to do 1 more level, and you will see it when I will start doing my final touches. So what I do, I start smoothing areas, and I start putting details, very small touches, but they actually what it's needed to make your work look better. Modeling tool can shadow certain things and smooth them. Don't be scared to make a mistake, because you can always moisten your leather again and correct yourself. This is why I love modeling tools. And you will also need a filigree knife blade, swivel knife, and that would add some final touches to your work. Okay, I'm not really having it. I use also this tool. This tool sometimes very good to round certain things like here, and do it here. Okay. You can put some small details with this pointy thing. Because with the swivel knife you will just do cuts, but you can put marks, you can trace your pattern on a leather for future cuts with a filigree knife if you want to. Another thing which I do, and which you may find also useful, I use my lifting tool together with a modeling tool. So what I do, I put my modeling tool inside like this, and I take a spoon and I smooth around, so it gives, so you don't practically, when you use your modeling spoon, you don't put your petals down back, and you can do one by one, and especially in places where you want to smooth deeper. I apply some force sometimes. I'm quite rough with leather actually, not very gentle, but I believe it works good for me. Okay. You will see almost immediate results by smoothing leather around this, because I put in and I lift a little bit and then I smooth. I don't put any fillers. Why? Because you don't need to. Simply, I never had a need in doing that. For example, I'll show you work which I'm still working at. As you can see, all parts which were lifted, they stay fine, and you don't really need it, because practically you don't bring up. You mostly put the background down and you lift just a little bit, and what you lift is not much, so it doesn't need really lifting any fillers. That's what I mean. And that's it. That was Vasya Wynks. Thank you for your attention, and please comment. Yeah, actually this is a final result. Ta-da!